What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of I Try Drawing. I am Ant217 and I have a wife. That's right, ladies. Your boy's taken. Just like some of you already may know, once a month she turns evil. No, wait, don't go. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about something different. Once a month, for some reason, I don't know why, I just gotta piss her off. I don't know why again, but maybe it's just a little bit because I gotta show her, I gotta bring her down a little bit just so when I do something really nice and really good, she's like, oh my God, I love him. Don't take relationship advice from me. Don't do it. But yeah, so today is that day that I'm gonna, piss her off. She becomes a flaming, fiery demon spawn. I love her. Usually I like to draw her all pretty like this. But today, I'm not gonna do that. Because she becomes all fiery when she's angry, I'm gonna draw her like a fiery spawn demon thing. That's right. She's gonna love it. So today, I try drawing my wife as a fire elemental. Let's do it. Alright everyone, so to start, I'm using Photoshop. I'm using the liquify tool, which is one of my favorite tools in any program. It allows you to change the shape of the face, change the size of the facial features and the body. But I'm not doing any of that. I'm just changing her eyes because I want to make it a little more anime, make her eyes a little bit bigger. And I don't really got to change much because my girl's a dime. Oh yeah, she fine. Anyway, disclaimer, I wasn't planning on doing an illustration for this. I just wanted to do photo manipulation and make her into this beast just to bother her. But then I was like, let me do what I do and make this into an illustration. That's what I like to do, and I was liking the way it was coming out. So yeah. So here I'm just making textures. Remember, I'm doing the photo manipulation. And yeah, at some point I decide to use this as an underpainting. An underpainting is just something you put underneath your painting and paint right on top. A lot of great artists do it, so no, it's not cheating, it's not tracing. I'm pretty sure some of the Renaissance masters also used underpaintings. Not like this because they didn't have Photoshop, but imagine Leonardo da Vinci with some Photoshop. He would make magic. But yeah, so right now I'm just removing the background and just finishing up what I want the underpainting to be. And at this point I realize I do want to paint, so I'm going to switch back to Clip Studio just because that's what I'm more comfortable with. Clip Studio is my weapon of choice, so to speak. So yeah, I do love Photoshop, but I'm more comfortable with Clip, so I'm going to switch right over. Alright, so I start with the eyes just to make it look more like my style and like a drawing. I use the dark black lines on the eyes, and I make the eyelashes a bit longer. And I start painting in the skin some more. I don't want it to look like a photo. I'm trying to make it pretty unrecognizable, but still make it look like her. So yeah, I paint in the skin and I start to render with soft edge and hard edge shadows. I do use the photo underneath to help with the rendering, but I still want to make it look like my own drawing, so some of the rendering won't be the same as the photo, and that's okay. The underpainting is kind of like using a reference. It doesn't have to be used exactly the way it looks. It's just to help. And yeah, I wanted to make it like my cell shading and airbrush rendering. So that's what I did. In this part, I want to make her a fire elemental, so I make her hair like a reddish orange, and I didn't feel like that was enough, so I want to draw in some fire. And fire is strange. It's destructive, but it's beautiful, and it moves with the wind. So I have some strands of fire hair going upward and some going out, but I still want to make it look like hair, so I need to make it coming out of her scalp and have characteristics of hair. So that was a bit of a challenge to make it look like both, but I think I do capture it here. To do fire, I like to use some, I'm gonna call them whoosh shapes, just like those big curves and the S shapes. But yeah, I also think I want to add some flies. That's what those are. Some flies. Just because she sucks. I'm just gonna add some flies to the drawing.
You better add no damn flies to that drawing. Why would you add flies to the... Don't interrupt me.
Because
do not interrupt me. Don't add flies to the drawing.
It's because when I see these insects, I think of you.
What? What does that even mean?
Because you so fly,
Don't
girl.
add no flies to the drawing.
Fine. Anyway, no flies then. Anyway, so I don't even know what I was doing. But I wasn't going to add pupils, but in the underpainting, I had the red eyes, and I liked the way it looked. So I add the red eyes. Don't like the way the lips were looking, so I want to draw in my own lips. She has some nice lips too, so I got to make them a little bit voluptuous. Is that the word? I don't know. She got some luscious lips. One thing I noticed that helps me is adding outlines, because in this style, you don't really need to do it, but in my normal style, I draw with inks, with an inking layer. I know some people don't, but I do, so it does help me. I also used the blend tool on the dress because I didn't want that texture from the photo. I just blend it all out, and then I changed the color. I do like that color right there, that rainbowish color. But I'm gonna make it red to mimic the fire, which I think works really well because she is a fire elemental. So I am gonna also add these pointy aesthetics to the dress. I do that because for some reason when people see points, they think evil, and she bad, so bad. But yeah, you can see that in this example with Jafar and Maleficent. Jafar has the pointy shoulder pads and his pointy chin hairs, and Maleficent has the horns, and yeah. But when you look at Aladdin, he's more round. He got the round pants. He doesn't really have any points in his face. He's a round, friendly looking character. You can also see that with Mario, very round, versus Waluigi. He's very pointy and he's evil. So yeah, I do that just to capture her evil. So to make it look more like fire, I add orange, I add some reds, and she's a fire elemental. So I want to add more fire, not just fire hair. So I use some S curves to make the fire. I keep some points and some rounded areas because fire is weird, it's unpredictable. It takes a lot of different shapes. But yeah, I do want to add more fire because she's fiery. Also, she bad, kind of evil, kind of crazy, kind of like Azula. She crazy, kind of like Azula. Remember when she loses her mind and she just like shooting fire everywhere, her hair gets all messy and stuff? That's how I picture her. Also, I do have a puppy named Shakes. She's super cute, but she always takes her side. Every time I want to get some love, she's there growling and looking at me funny, and I need to add her to this. I'm going to draw her as a demon fiery dragon looking thing. And yeah, hopefully it comes out awesome. I'm gonna finish this and come back to it when it's done. Alright everybody, so I hope you all enjoyed that. That was me drawing my wife as a fire elemental. I hope you all enjoyed it. I know she probably didn't, but that's okay because, you know, she thinks I'm awesome. I think. Thanks for watching.